She paid him in cash, right there in the middle of my sister's engagement party, while I was standing 10 feet away. The music kept playing, glasses clinked, laughter echoed off the walls, but everything inside me went dead silent. My wife, Nadia, stood near the balcony in that black dress I bought her, smiling like she owned the room, while slipping a folded stack of bills into Marcus's hand. Marcus, my childhood friend. The man I trusted enough to let into my home. He didn't even hesitate. Just took it, brushed her fingers like it meant something, and walked off like nothing happened. My sister's fiancé asked me something. I didn't hear it. All I could see was my wife, adjusting her hair, scanning the room, making sure no one noticed. But I did. And I knew this wasn't the first time. What I didn't know yet was how deep it went. And what I was about to do next would burn everything to the ground. If you love a good twist, hit that subscribe button. Tell us your location and if it's day or night there. Dark stories feel different in the dark. We lived in Atlanta. Big house, clean reputation, curated life. I was the guy people respected, real estate, connections, the one who made it. Nadia. She played the role perfectly. Elegant, charming, always networking. Too perfect. It started small. She stopped using cards. Helps me budget, she said casually one night, dropping a designer bag on the couch. Cash only. At first, I laughed it off. But then it became a pattern. Groceries, shopping, even dinner bills when I wasn't around. Cash. Always cash. And then came the late nights. Client dinners. Networking events. Girls' night. Always dressed like she was going somewhere better than where she claimed. And Marcus, he started showing up more. At first, it felt normal. He was like family. But then I noticed the glances. The subtle touches. The way conversations would stop when I walked in. Something was off. I just didn't know how bad. The unease turned into suspicion the night I saw her phone light up at 2:14 a.m. She was in the shower. A message flashed. Marcus, you left your earring in my car again. Should I keep it, or return it next time? My chest tightened. I didn't open the phone. I didn't need to. The room went silent. The next morning, I watched her carefully. You okay? She asked, pouring coffee like nothing had changed. Yeah, I said. Just tired. She smiled. That same polished, controlled smile. I started digging. I checked bank withdrawals, thousands in cash, spread out in small amounts. Hard to track. Smart. I checked our home cameras. She knew where they were. Avoided them perfectly. But Marcus, he wasn't as careful. I followed him. Houston. That's where it led me. 3 days later, I was standing outside a boutique hotel, watching my wife walk out with him. Laughing. Relaxed. Like they'd done this 100 times. She handed him cash again. He kissed her. And that was it. That was the moment something inside me snapped clean in half. I didn't confront her. Not yet. No. I smiled. I played the role. I kissed her good night. I told her I loved her. And I started planning. She thought she was smart using cash. What she didn't realize was Marcus wasn't loyal. He liked money more than secrecy. So I made a call. Double what she pays you, I told him. Silence. Then a laugh. You serious? Dead serious. Another pause. What do you want? Everything. Within a week, I had it all. Videos. Hotel records. Texts. Voice notes. Dates. Locations. Proof of every lie she ever told. Las Vegas. Houston. Back here in Atlanta. It wasn't just cheating. It was a routine. A system. Cash payments to keep him quiet. Gifts. Trips. She wasn't hiding an affair. She was funding it. The room went silent in my mind as it all clicked into place. I waited for the right moment. And it came faster than I expected. Our anniversary dinner. Family, friends, colleagues, all gathered. A celebration. Perfect. Nadia stood to make a toast, glass raised, voice smooth and practiced. To love, she said, smiling at me. To loyalty. Play the video. Her voice cut off. Everyone turned. I stood there, remote in hand. The screen behind her flickered to life. First clip. Her, in Houston. Laughing. Undressed. With Marcus. Gasps. Second clip. Vegas. Same story. Louder reactions. Someone dropped a glass. Third clip. Her handing him cash. Clear as day. The room went silent. Everyone was watching. "Nadia," I said calmly, stepping forward, "you forgot to mention your investment strategy." Her face drained of color. "This isn't," she stuttered. "Say it," I cut in. She looked around. Trapped. "Say it." Tears filled her eyes. Say it." "I cheated," she whispered. "Louder." "I cheated." The room erupted. Marcus wasn't there. But his career didn't survive the week. Turns out, clients don't like doing business with someone featured in leaked scandal videos. And Nadia, her social circle collapsed overnight. Friends disappeared. Opportunities vanished. Reputation gone. She tried calling me, begging, crying. "I made a mistake," she said. I laughed. "A mistake is forgetting your keys," I told her. "You built a system." Silence. Then sobbing. I hung up. Divorce was quick. Clean. Brutal. I kept everything that mattered. She walked away with nothing but the consequences she paid for in cash. Months later, I saw her once. Different city. Different life. She looked smaller. Not physically. Just diminished. Like the world had finally seen what she really was. She looked at me like she wanted to say something. I didn't stop. Didn't slow down. Didn't care. Because some betrayals don't deserve closure. They deserve exposure. And she paid for hers, in full. The end.